Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is hot and cold behavior. Now, this is video number 77. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Additionally, if you would like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free coaching giveaways, please visit my Patreon, www.patreon.com/thelovechat, where we are having our first private live stream tomorrow. Now then, let's talk about hot and cold behavior and why it happens. So first, let's determine exactly what hot and cold behavior is. This is defined as the behaviors your ex gives you after the period of the breakup, where on a particular given day they are very into you, flirting, funny, charming. It seems like it's good to go. There they are. You're about to get them back. Or maybe they're being very friendly and all of their messages are being sent right away, and so you send something to them and they're getting right back to you, which is giving you some false hopes, or maybe you think, hey, this is a good sign. And then, on other occasions, they're being completely cold, mean, distant, even angry. What does this mean? So, hot and cold behavior has very much to do with where your ex is at after the breakup. You see, when somebody breaks up with you, they're thinking to themselves at the time of the breakup, this is going to be hard, but I'm going to get the freedom that I feel that I need at this point. And they know that breaking up with you, at first, will create a sense of pressure. And once they deal with the breakup and it is done, they get the sense of relief. Now that the deed is done, they've hurt you, it's over, they don't have to do it again. But typically what happens during this time is whenever we talk to them, whenever we reach out to them, or whenever we typically beg and plead or do grand gestures or handwritten letters, it's communicating, I need you back, and I'm trying to talk you out of what you just told me. And so when they give you the cold behavior, it is reinforcing the idea of the breakup. They're trying to show you, at this moment, you can't talk me back. That's it, I'm done. And then the dichotomy of that is when they're being funny and polite, and as if maybe they want to get back together. Maybe something could happen here. Now, why does that happen? The main reason is because when you break up with somebody, it's never quite like you thought it would be. It's a little more lonely, it's a little less exciting, and you think that you're going to find this sense of freedom, which at first you do feel, but then time goes on, and things remind you of that person. And you realize that ultimately, you are currently alone. Now, you could hide it in a rebound. You could hide it with somebody new. But you're probably not ready to date yet. That's the truth for the dumpers. And so here you are, reaching out to the dumper. Or perhaps they even reach out to you. And it's just a good interaction. And everybody's friendly and charming. And overall, you think, wow, that was really great. That really uplifted me. That gave me some hope. Only to have them be really cold and mean to you the next time that you speak with them. And so how is this fair? And how does this make any sense? So ultimately, it's that merry-go-round that we discussed. Sometimes they want you, and they realize the weight of their decision, and they realize that life isn't exactly how they thought it would be, and maybe they've been on some bad dates. And basically, life is telling them, hey, breaking up with somebody is not as fun as you think it is. And you aren't feeling as good about it as perhaps you thought you would. And then other times, you watch the dumpee beg and plead, and then you're reminded of your decision, and you want to put on a strong face and be cold, because if you're not cold, maybe they would talk you back into the relationship, but not because you want to come back, but because you feel guilty, and you feel bad for them, and so you counter that with being cold and mean. Now, the truth of this is, as the dumpies, we have to watch their behaviors, and if we're seeing hot and cold, now is not a good time to deal with them because they're in this process where they're trying to either convince themselves they want to be with you or that they've made the right decision and they want nothing to do with you, at least not at this moment. And as time goes on, you don't want to help convince them to never speak with you again. In fact, you want to be working on yourself during this time and let them make that decision for themselves. And so, to surmise, when somebody is in the hot and cold behavior phase, you need to let them work it out on their own. Don't help them. Don't get in their way. You stay in no contact, focus on yourself. And remember that you teach others how you want to be treated. And so, if they're giving you cold behavior, tell them, hey, listen, I'm not really interested in being treated like this at the moment. And so you can give me a call when you feel like talking to me like an adult. And you don't want to worry that they will hate you for that. Because first off, if they do, that's a toxic partner. But it will show them that you're ready to stand up for yourself. And maybe that change is going to help you get over the breakup for good. Who knows? But that's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I would be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, be sure to visit thelovechat.net/coaching. Until next time.